The secret of all victory lies in the organization of the non-obvious. Marcus Aurelius. Imagine standing at the edge of a vast ocean. The waves crash against the shore with a relentless force, urging you to either step back or dive in. This, in essence, is the beginning of any great endeavor. It starts with what you have, right where you are, no matter how minimal or unassuming it may seem. Marcus Aurelius, a philosopher king, wasn't just musing about empires. He was speaking to the very act of starting. To organize the non-obvious is to see potential in the overlooked, to find resources in what's at hand, and to ignite a spark from a mere idea. Every journey of 1,000 miles does indeed begin with a single step. That step doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to be taken. It's about leveraging every small resource, every bit of knowledge, every ounce of courage to set the wheels of progress in motion. Now, let's embark on a story of resilience and determination. Meet Alex, a budding entrepreneur with big dreams and a small budget. In a tiny room at the back of his apartment, Alex has transformed a corner into what he likes to call his innovation hub. Here, amid the modest clutter of a second-hand laptop, a stack of recycled notebooks, and a few potted plants, his dream to create an eco-friendly product line takes root. Alex's passion for sustainability drives him. He believes that even the smallest eco-friendly product can make a big difference. With each item, he envisions a ripple effect of positive change spreading across the globe. However, Alex's financial resources are thin. He's funded entirely by his part-time job and a small savings account, which barely covers his living expenses, let alone a business launch. Despite these constraints, Alex's enthusiasm doesn't wane. He spends nights researching sustainable materials and days sketching product designs, determined to make an impact. Little did Alex know the road ahead was paved with challenges. No sooner had Alex begun than the first challenge knocked on his door. His initial venture, a creatively designed, eco-friendly gadget, was ready to change the world. Yet the excitement of the launch quickly turned into a sobering reality. The product, though innovative, failed to resonate. The root? A critical lapse in market research and a marketing strategy that barely scratched the surface of its potential audience. Alex's vision was clear, but his understanding of the market was not. The orders were few, the feedback sparse, and the silence from the market was louder than any promotion. Disappointment crept in. Every unsold unit stacked up, not just as surplus inventory, but as heavy reminders of missteps. But here's where the tale twists. Instead of succumbing to the weight of failure, Alex leaned in. He pored over every piece of feedback, every bit of data. He knew this wasn't the end, but a tough lesson wrapped in a harsh reality. Failure is only the opportunity to begin again, this time more intelligently. With every downfall, there's a lesson to be learned. In the aftermath of his initial setback, Alex didn't just wallow in disappointment. Instead, he embraced the situation as a critical learning curve. His first venture might have stumbled, but Alex knew that every failure carries the seeds of knowledge and growth. Determined to not make the same mistakes, Alex dove headfirst into understanding the deeper mechanics of the market. He spent nights poring over books on business strategy and consumer behavior, attended workshops that promised to sharpen his entrepreneurial acumen, and subscribed to podcasts that dissected the journeys of successful entrepreneurs. Each resource was a stepping stone, helping him build a robust foundation of knowledge. But Alex didn't stop at self-education. Realizing the value of experienced insights, he sought out mentors who had walked the path before. These weren't just advisors, they were seasoned veterans of industry who had their share of spectacular wins and crushing defeats. Through regular meetings and candid discussions, they provided Alex not only with practical advice, but also with the encouragement to persist. Adaptability became Alex's new mantra. With the insights gained from his mentors and his own research, he began to tweak his business model. It wasn't about changing the vision, but refining the approach to better align with market needs and realities. He introduced flexibility in his operations, adjusted his product offerings, and even rethought his target audience. Each decision was informed by a blend of fresh knowledge and past experience, a balance between innovation and wisdom. This phase of Alex's journey was more than just recovery. It was a reinvention. He learned that resilience isn't merely about bouncing back, but also about bending and adapting in the face of challenges. Armed with new knowledge and strategies, Alex was ready to face the market once more. It's not about how hard you hit, it's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. In the unfolding chapters of Alex's story, resilience becomes his most powerful tool. After the initial setbacks, Alex regroups with a clear focus and a refined vision. He understands now more than ever that the path to success is not linear, but rather a series of learning curves that demand adaptability and persistence. With a renewed vigor, Alex dives back into the world of entrepreneurship. This time, he approaches his venture with enhanced marketing strategies that are not just theoretical but tested. He leverages social media platforms more effectively, creating engaging content that speaks directly to the heart of his target audience. His new campaign, filled with personal stories and testimonials, resonates deeply, establishing a strong emotional connection with potential customers. Customer engagement skyrockets. Alex introduces interactive sessions, where he directly communicates with his audience, addressing their concerns and feedback in real time. This approach not only boosts customer loyalty, but also enhances the product based on real user experiences. It's a dynamic shift from his initial strategy, focusing more on building relationships rather than mere transactions. The results? Spectacular. Sales begin to climb, and not just incrementally. There's a surge, a wave of success that lifts all metrics beyond Alex's initial expectations. Financially, he starts to see the profits rolling in, a tangible reward for his relentless effort and adaptability. But more than the numbers, it's the personal growth that stands out. Alex feels a profound sense of accomplishment and empowerment. He's not just surviving, he's thriving. Emotionally, this turnaround is a rejuvenation. Alex finds a renewed sense of purpose and confidence. The doubts that once clouded his vision have now cleared, replaced by an unwavering belief in his path and his abilities. Alex had turned the tide, but the journey was far from over. Success is not final, failure is not fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts. As Alex's venture began to stabilize, his thoughts turned not just to survival, but to growth. From the humble beginnings of a single idea, he started expanding his business, branching out with the confidence of someone who had navigated through storms. He approached scaling with a focus on sustainability. This wasn't about rapid, unchecked expansion, but growing smart. Alex implemented eco-friendly practices and sourced materials locally, reducing the carbon footprint of his operations. Each decision was a step towards a business that was not only profitable but also responsible. Hiring a small team was his next big step. Alex looked for individuals who shared his vision and passion, people who were not just employees but partners in his journey. Together, they refined processes, improved customer service, and innovated new product lines. Through continuous learning and a growth mindset, Alex and his team scaled up operations thoughtfully and effectively. Alex's journey was a testament to starting with what you have and seeing where the journey takes you. As we reflect on Alex's journey, let's distill the essence of his experiences. In the beginning, Alex had little more than a dream and a relentless spirit. Like many, he started with what was at hand, modest resources but a wealth of ideas. This initial phase is a testament that the inception of any great endeavor isn't about having everything, but making the most of what you have. As his journey unfolded, Alex met his first major setback. It was not merely a hurdle, but an opportunity disguised in the garb of failure. This moment underscores a vital lesson. The road to success is paved with setbacks. Each one, while challenging, brings with it invaluable lessons that are integral to growth and progress. Learning from these setbacks, Alex didn't allow his failures to define him. Instead, he pivoted, adapting his strategy with the lessons learned. This adaptability is crucial. It's about being flexible and responsive to situations, turning what could be a stopping point into a stepping stone. This phase of Alex's journey illuminates the importance of resilience and the willingness to continuously learn and adjust. Then came the turnaround. Through perseverance and continued effort, Alex began to see the fruits of his labor. The key takeaway here is persistence. Success is rarely, if ever, overnight. It's the result of ongoing effort, enduring passion, and the grit to keep moving forward despite the odds. Scaling new heights, Alex expanded his vision. This wasn't just growth in business, but personal growth as well. It shows us that as we overcome obstacles and reach new milestones, our visions and goals evolve too. It's a never-ending journey of self-improvement and expansion. In summary, Alex's story is a powerful reminder of the human spirit's capacity to overcome and evolve through challenges. It reinforces the message that, with the right mindset, anyone can start with the minimal and build something meaningful. Remember, the act of starting is often the most difficult step, but also the most crucial. Start with what you have and create the path to your dreams.